Well, day one, I'm going to create a Putting Georgians First committee that'll be made up of business people, not bureaucrats. It's going to start looking at cutting government regulations, cutting red tape, much like we've done in the Secretary of State's office in all of state government. And this is really part of a conservative 4-point plan I have to make Georgia #1 for small business in the country. I'm running for governor to put Georgians first, ahead of the special interests, the status quo, and the politically correct, and those that are here illegally. I think Georgians want someone as their governor that's going to be a fighter for them. I think there's a lot of people around our state that are asking that question, you know, who's up there fighting for me? They want somebody, no matter what their zip code, to fight for them on issues, whether it's traffic congestion or having a good paying job or access to rural health care or having access to high-speed internet like a lot of people around our state don't have. They want somebody that's going to fight for them, and that's why I'm running for governor, to put Georgians first. Well, I think the best thing is my record of experience, not only in the private sector, but also in state government. I'm the only person in the race that served in the legislature that's been in the private sector for over 30 years as a small business person, having to meet payrolls, dealing with hardworking Georgians every day in many different businesses I've been involved in, but also the only person that has executive branch experience. I've been running an agency that has 250 people in it. We do critical functions every day, like corporate registrations, professional licensing, regulating securities, and then working with all 159 counties to make sure we have secure, accessible, and fair elections in Georgia. And no one else has done that. So I'll be ready on day one to run this executive branch as governor.
Of being here. Yes. It is comprised of those who are documented and undocumented. Yes.
The impending clash of two worlds, the liberal and the conservative candidates for governor of Georgia, racing toward inevitable collision in November, but for an hour here in Macon.
Governor, because I have a plan for prosperity in the state of Georgia.
Abrams' prosperity plan includes government programs to support Georgians cradle to career, as she puts it, with education and jobs training, a $10 million fund to support small business, and Medicaid expansion.
Medicaid expansion is critical in our state.
Kemp opposes expanding Medicaid. Too expensive, he says. Kemp talked of streamlining, reducing government, not expanding it, to help the state prosper.
Bring private sector solutions to fix government problems.
And at a brief news conference, Kemp took aim at Abrams.
I want to make government more efficient by implementing a spending cap. I want to lower taxes. You know, my opponent wants to raise taxes.
Abrams never said she wants to raise taxes. Abrams did not answer reporters' questions later, and her campaign would not answer the question of whether her programs would require higher taxes.
Development tools that we need to.
Sure.
And so I think we've agreed as a state that sometimes raising taxes is necessary.
So I am a huge fan of Mr. Steyer, and I wasn't able to make it to the event. I was campaigning, so I didn't make it. But here's what I would say. I think impeachment is absolutely a lever we need to look at.